Hey everybody, it's your boy Jay Hud with Save Our Youth. Good morning everybody. Just hope everybody's having a fabulous morning. On my way to work this morning, but I just thought I'd come up here. Haven't been up here in a while. And just thought to myself, let me continue to do what I do with Save Our Youth because that's what I continue to do every day. I work in the field of mental health. And every day is a struggle out here in these streets, man, in our neighborhoods, in our communities. I'm trying to hook up with different organizations, Connecticut Against Gun Violence, Fathers Cry Too, connections where I work. And sometimes people think what you're doing is just talk because it takes time, you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that. It takes time to develop a foundation where you can help people. First of all, people that's in the streets in our community that's suffering from addiction and mental health illnesses that's not being treated and being treated, it's hard to get the services that you need because the number one problem in society in our inner cities is housing. People need housing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that are fortunate enough to receive housing, and it might be in the form of a room where you sharing living with other people that you don't know that might have been homeless too. And it's hard for them people to correlate and get along with each other. So that's what services are to me, helping people how to adjust back to living in an inside a unit, not on the streets, in the green or behind some bushes behind buildings and all this type of stuff, under bridges and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's a job that everybody can do. And I understand other people got jobs and stuff they need to do, but if you're a human being and you should have some kind of humanity in you where you want to help people. And that's what I'm trying to do. Instead of hurting people, I'm trying to help people now. And people seem like they don't seem to understand that. They think because I'm from the inner city and they still see me certain places and stuff like that, that I'm not working to help my people. See, I don't have to indulge what other people indulge in when I hang in my community. Because, see, I'm from that community. And at one time, that was all the family and community that I had. When the world and the system gave up on me, told me I would never work a good job because my record was too messed up, or I would always be an addict and always getting high and going back and forth to jail, and that was just it. Nothing for me nowhere in the regular productive world. And I believed that for a long time. So at one time, that was all the family I had. I had broke the structure of family dynamics with my son. You know what I'm saying? My daughters, one of my daughters ended up getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? But I had to sit back and realize that don't mean life is over for me. I can still be a beacon of light to somebody when I go into my neighborhoods where I have ran up and down the streets for over 30, 40 years. So I'm not going to stop talking to these people because they still decide to live the way I was once living. But I don't have to go out there and indulge in what they doing then. I don't have to talk about it. I don't have to say, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, I just go out there and they see me and they get some kind of hope. They saying, oh, James could do it. They call me by my street name, but that's not important because my name is James. And so they see something different and they say, okay, if he can do this at this age, I know I can do it if I just need some help. But see, sometimes it be people pride that don't allow them to tell somebody they need help. And that's the problem out here. We need to put our pride aside, especially at a certain age. When you get in your 50s and you out here trying to act like nothing ain't wrong, you don't need no help, and at the end of the night when everybody's going to their homes or wherever they're going to, you still out there because you don't have nowhere to go. That's not a good feeling. That's a hurtful, sad feeling. And I know people going through that because I understand that. I have went through that. I have went through being out on a block with nowhere to go and too much pride to say something. So I decided to do something when I figured out the streets ain't with me. The streets ain't for me. I'm not going to die for the streets. I'm not going to kill nobody for the streets. You know why? Because them same streets going to be there. They was there before we were born, and them streets are going to be there after we're gone. I say that one more time in case you people are not listening, my brothers and sisters, or people that might be just interested in hearing about inner city living. Them streets were there before we were born, and they're going to be there after we're gone. There'll be more and different people fighting and killing over them same streets and blocks that you out there claiming right now. If you're going to claim a block, at least own something on the block, or try to develop something where you're doing something positive on that block with somebody that owned that block. And that's our biggest thing. And communication is the key. And I say it all the time. We have to get out of that materialism stuff. We have to get out of that wanting to show off for people, thinking that you tough, that tough means better. Because tough don't means better. You know what I'm saying? Smart means better. Decision making means better. Critical thinking means better. Not putting yourself in messed up jackpots is better. Helping the next man out and not talking about it is better. Not coming on these platforms talking about each other and tearing each other down is better. So I gotta say, shout out to Kwame Brown. I respect, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but that man was quiet for 20 something years. And now that he came out and said something and protecting and sticking up for himself, now people want to start trying to judge him. They want to start talking about simple stuff. He's a human being like we are. We all eat, we all shit the same damn way. Leave that man alone. He wasn't bothering nobody. But I understand, and I ain't mad at him for sticking up for himself. Shout out to Kwame Brown. And he wasn't no bust to me. I don't care what nobody say. He wasn't no bust to me. Young boy straight out of high school or something, get picked the #1 draft. That's not a bust. And he played in the year of the league a while and got millions out the deal. How's that a bust? So can I be a bust? Can I be a bust? Can J Hud be a bust? Please. Shout out to Kwame Brown, though. That's nice. I respect that. Yeah, but back to what I was saying about our community, man. I'm going to always be involved in my community. I'm never going to say, I'm not going this way because they out there doing this or that. Well, them same places that I'm trying to run and hide from, where I used to be doing this or that. So why not come back and trying to clean up them this or that streets? And that's all I wanted to say. It's your boy J Hud. I'm on my way to work. Save our youth, save our youth, save our youth. Peace.